Warning, the video may contain the following: excessive swearing, virtual violence, violent behavior, rapid bright flashes of light, loud sudden noises. If you or someone near you are sensitive to these things, please turn off the video now. I am not responsible for any physical or behavioral change caused by this video. Thank you and enjoy. A long time ago, in a galaxy not far from our own, we're gonna crash. That is all. Welcome back, guys. It's Salazar the 16th, and we're on episode 2 of the YouTube-only model series, rather. Last episode we put up our defense grid, and it's been working relatively well. Still got a little bit of damage here and there from meteors sneaking their way through. That or this gun's trying to fire and fucking blowing shit up. So I'm thinking we're just gonna scrap the idea of the overhead and just do like half arc, like archway type deals. We'll cut it about there, and then do the same on the bottom, and then same on this side. But first, I want to do a 2-hour grinding time lapse, taking out as much of this shit as we can. Hoping to have most, if not all of it, gone by then. And if we finish up, we'll just go into mining, because there's a shit ton of iron and gold, ice, cobalt, all kinds of goodies. And we'll be disposing of all the stones, so we don't have to worry about clogging up all of our inventory space with that. What is right behind this? Nothing, maybe? Oh, it's where the stone gets too thin. Gotcha. I got distracted. So, with that, I leave you. Guys, we're back. Just did a bunch of off-camera work, as you can see. We got rid of what was left of the vertical here, took care of this. I modified the end of this, and I think it looks really freaking cool. I'm thinking about maybe copying it all the way down to get this this knife edge kind of look all the way down the horizontal. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I put conveyors all the way through on both sides and poked them through the back. That way we can set our defense grid back up. And then we're going to go through and do our those little arc, those little almost like just yeah, this kind of shape. Just kind of mirroring the shape of the hole over there. And then I'm going to go through with the grinding ship and take care of that, because it doesn't work for the reason I wanted to use it, so I'm just going to get rid of it entirely. Also, we're going to go through and design more of the actual station. We're going to throw the ship back where it goes. That way we can get the shape of the hole proper. Design more of the station. And maybe we'll do... we'll try and take another ship if... either take another ship or start designing another ship. Another large ship. Kind of like this one, but smaller. Maybe like a medium-sized frigate or something like that. Some heavy armament. No Goliath turret. That's more of a battleship type thing. Maybe a couple of these missile launchers. Definitely the AA flat cannons, because these things are amazing. A couple of the medium rail guns will probably make its way on there. This heavy... I don't want any of the heavy classifications. What? I'm missing a gun. Huh. Am I? Yeah, I'm missing a gun there. Anyways, I don't want any of the heavy classifications of weapons. If I go to Albion Core, you can see there's two marked out as the large. Sorry, three. I didn't even notice that one. So we'll stick to the medium and small for the frigates. Salvo. That one. That one. Definitely not that one. That's the one that's in front of us. And that thing's massive. But yeah, we'll keep plucking away at that. I want to get some base defenses set up. Maybe stick a large on here somewhere. Maybe on the two tips I'll have a large possibly. And then maybe another one in the far back. I do want to set up another blade once the game catches up. Set up another one down here, where currently we have the grinding pit. That's going to go away. And I want to set up another one of those blades coming out to the same point. And then basically we'll mirror this down there. But instead of just the one angle, it'd be a second one up here. So that one will be 6 blocks wide. And make that 7 or 5, because it is a centered base. And we'll probably just use 1/2 of this, so it won't have like this bottom angle. It'll just be this top one. And then we'll use the 2x1 tips like so for the center. And that'll be probably about come down a little ways. It'll probably be about this height. We'll come down and then out, and then we'll set the conveyor tube up again. I do want to get a hookup point like this one, but this one's set up to eject pretty much anything that goes into it. And that's my stone ejection port, so we'll put it somewhere through here where it's not going to be in the way. Fuck it, we'll just stick it there. And then when we land, lock in our landing gear, we'll, speaking of the devil, there's the sound of that heavy torpedo going off. Look at him go. So yeah, we'll put, I think, 3 large turrets, one here, one down in the bottom, and one on the far end. Did we just get hit? It doesn't look like it. So we'll put them on the 3 tips, and then we'll do mediums and smalls the rest of the way through. No Goliath. We'll do probably this guy. How big is that? That's fucking mahoosive. Jesus. How would that look on the side, though? Because if it looks right, we're going to go for it. Come on, lock on. There it is. Ooh. Shit. We might have to modify the design a little bit. Just to take care of these little studs. Well, we are going to have the arcways, so we can modify to make this work. But I think that's what we're going to go for right there. And then the other variants of guns, probably go a couple blocks down, throw a medium on. For this spot, we'll probably go for the smaller turret. That way it doesn't, it's not, I'm afraid it's going to look too overcrowded. So I might just go with mediums all the way down. Maybe a large in the middle. I don't know. We'll experiment with it. Most of it will be via time-lapse, because I know how boring my voice is. So, without further ado, I'm going to crack on with it. I hope you guys enjoy and are having a good day. Alright, let's roll that time-lapse. Alrighty, ladies and gents, just a quick progress update. We have moved the ship back over where it belongs. Got rid of the grinding pit. Of course, all this was covered in the time lapse. Just thought I'd check in with y'all, let you know my future plans. Built this cradle here that'll help me get the ship lined up proper every time. And then I plan on putting a piston with a connector on the top of it, kind of in this area, and then I'll put another connector up inside the ship. I'm gonna use this port here since the gun blew off anyway and don't have to deconstruct it. Just got to pull that conveyor tube out and put a connector in. and that'll give me a nice flush mount, and I won't have to worry about it getting damaged by the guns or anything coming at it. And yeah, that piston will sit right about here, right on this block. Really? It's the worst time for a meteor storm. Oh, hey, military escort. That piston will slide up, connect with that connector, and I'll have a conveyor sorter down here that'll drain everything out of the system, with the exception of gun turret ammo and the uranium for the reactors, as well as the ice for hydrogen and oxygen production. Try not to get shot. And that'll be basically the approach I'm taking with this one. And then for back here, I'm gonna slant the armor to compensate for the nose, and it'll come up kind of off in a bulbous shape almost, or it'll come up and be kind of a vertical tower with a couple of these docks at each major intersection. I need to get rid of this damn this thing. This is nothing. And I want to relocate the reactor somewhere in the primary tower, as well as these storage containers. Those will have to move as well. Right now I'm focusing on getting everything based around this ship, and then we'll make another dock off to the side for the next ship, and so on and so forth. What I'm thinking is, instead of just stopping here and then creating another one off over here, I might just curve this this arm out straight. That was one of the ideas I had. Or I could just bring this wall over to about here and then make the same thing, and then there'd be and then I could just curve that to compensate, so I don't have this entry and then it'll come back out like that. I think it'll look good with a nice arc here before going into the next one, and then obviously these will be all lined with guns on all the arms. For topside security, on the tower itself, I'll have those large weapons we were pointing at. Kind of thinking of straying away from the short segments here on the side. I think it looks good without them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll leave that be till next episode. And then as far as this one goes, same plan. We're gonna finish it off. I did decide to make it 2 blocks thick, and just make it the 5 or 7 blocks wide. I think it'll look good as 5. And then I'm going to I'll build it up to this point, maybe. Come on, game. So that'll be here. Unless I go 7 blocks wide, then it'll be here. I think I'll do the 5, and then use the 2x1s to kind of come down to make contact with the with that spar. And I'll do that every so often, not just a straight this is what it is. It'll be every 3, maybe every other block that'll connect. We'll experiment and see what we like, and hope that this gun doesn't try and shoot something and blow the whole thing to bits. I'll probably have a dock disable, just a little button I press up there after I lock the landing gear, and it'll disable the guns on the bottom, so I'm not trying to blast through my space dock every time something comes at me. But yeah, that's the plan, and After I recharge all my shit, we will continue on with the time lapse. I just want to take this quick break and fill y'all in with what's going on, because I know sometimes during the time lapses, things will get confusing, and it's just like, well, what the fuck's he doing now? You know. If you haven't noticed, I'm not family friendly, and if I start ranting about something or just get bored, I'll throw in colorful words here and there. God, I love the look of that reactor. Look at that. Yeah. So if you do have kids, don't let them watch my channel. Nothing I do is family friendly. So, without further ado, let's jump back into the time lapse and continue on with what we were doing. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, because I'm having fun making it. So, here we go. We are done with the time lapses, and as you can see behind me and around me, we've got a lot done. Unfortunately, I have run out of time for this episode. We're going on our 30 minute mark, and I'm trying to keep it down to about that time. In the next episode, we're going to be moving that there reactor to its own room down below me, rather. I have installed a couple of refineries with a bunch of module upgrades on it. If you have a keen eye, you saw during the time lapse we had to get rid of the mule. It was having some issues and it wouldn't let me take control, and it was in the way of building, so we just destroyed it. But yeah, here's those refineries down here. Wow, that's a hell of a lag spike. And we added this in so we could just empty off the mole straight off as soon as we could. Military escort, not really worth anything to me. We've got all those guns set up on this side and bottom. We did take an asteroid during the time lapse. I didn't get it on tape, or rather, yeah, on tape. I didn't get it in the recording, so we're gonna have to rebuild this next, either next episode or off camera. I'll probably do it off camera because no one wants to see repairs. And we'll probably arm up this side off camera as well as do more in the means of this section, the central tower per se. I have a really cool idea for the reactors. In the Azimuth mod, once I pull it up, Azimuth, they have multiple reactors that we could use. We've got our shiny green one up there, and we've also got the tiny ones. Well, these 6-point tiny ones, sure, they're small. However, you can stack them up, and they'll feed off one another. And I kind of think I'd like the look of having just the pillars of the lights. Even if it's just not actually doing much as far as power generation. So we might experiment around with that. Or we can go down and use these ones, which I think look amazing. They've got sort of an engine pod look to them. All those lines light up, everything in here lights up, 2 on the side light up, and then back here lights up as well. So I'm thinking we might go with one of those, maybe 2 side by side, for just added interest in what we're doing. The Azimuth mod batteries, you saw a couple stacked up here in the beginning or last episode. They've got these cool lines on them that also light up the different colors. Green for recharge, red for discharge, or blue for neutral. So we could do something with that as well. This pretty much sums up this area. I'm gonna bring it back kind of almost arced back here, and we'll have different doors going off to different areas, whether it be towards the next bay over or towards the center. The center we're going to do some kind of large, basically a large foyer for the different bays, and then in the middle we're going to do almost like a stairway that comes up and down to the next section up and, well, down. The next section up is probably going to be like way up here, and then there'll be like different quarters stacked in between. And up here will probably be like mission control / airfield control type deal. And then down will be like engineering, where everything's gonna get set, you know, like those reactors, the batteries, stuff like that. And we'll also have solar panels set up, because we've got all this empty space that could be taken up with a solar panel. You know, it's 2 blocks wide, which is perfect, because solar panels are 2 by 3, and we could just line all these flat spots with solar panels on each of the arms and down below, because we do have sun rotation on, so that'll slowly go around, and we can just have power generation going while it's idle, you know. And I just smashed my face into the side of the station. So the next ship, I want to dock straight across. So there'll be another bay similar to this one, only smaller, facing kind of at this angle, and that'll have our next our next bay in it. And you know, I'm gonna tab out of that, and this is a good thumbnail, right? Maybe on its non-damaged side. And we'll come off kind of like so. Maybe, Yeah, just like that. Let me just pop a quick screenshot. Where's my button? There it is. And yeah, without further ado, and this will probably be this will be the end of the episode. And I hope you all enjoyed, and if you have, go ahead and feel free to hit that comment, hit that like button, subscribe, comment if you feel the need, and stay tuned for next episode. Like I said, we'll be doing a lot more. I'm going to do that one in kind of like progress updates, and probably one time lapse, because I've noticed most of my videos are pretty much revolved around time lapses, and it's cool, but it does get repetitive. So we'll kind of stray away from that, and just what the hell? No. When the fuck did that happen? What the hell? God damn it. I didn't even notice that. This still got guns on it, doesn't it? No, guns are gone. Ammo's not. God damn it. Well, Houston, that's over half of our upward thrust. Well, not over half, but it is half. What the hell? The LCD panels on the ceiling. That was set down there. That's not connected anymore. That's our main flight chair, too. God damn it. What the fuck? Okay. I think this ship is due for retirement. Damn. And my primary welder's gone too. Awesome. Just gonna fix that panel. Son of a bitch. Well, I think it's time for a new ship. Something smaller, more defendable. Because this one just constantly is getting blasted by meteors and hostiles. God damn it. We got this one. We got the 2 engines over there. What the fuck are you? You're still the mining carriage. Okay. We'll leave you alone. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna design a new ship. I'm gonna jump into creative to do that, and we'll start next episode. Just kind of, I don't know, man. Son of a bitch. All right. God damn it. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Come on back next time. That's so frustrating. Alright, bye-bye for now. I'm Salzar the 16th. You guys have been awesome. Bye-bye.